Hello, this is a tutorial for a false cut that I came up with about a year ago or so. And I like to call this false cut the Jack Daniels false cut. I have no idea why I want to call it like this. Suddenly this idea popped into my head for some unknown reasons. And yeah, it's a complete deck retention, so every single card stays the same after you've executed the cut. And yeah, there's a problem with my webcam because it's pretty much fucked up, and when you do fast motions like this, I think it gets a little bit distorted. So nevertheless, I'm gonna do the cut first in normal speed, and then I'm gonna do it in slow motion, and then I'm gonna explain it. So it looks like this. You can execute some variations, for example, something like that. Yes, and that's it. In slow motion it looks something like this. And the variation with a fan flip at the end looks like this. The same at the beginning. Then and that is so. Let's go into the explanation. I'm first going to give a brief explanation for those who are more advanced, and then I will go into details. So let's start. You start off by cutting off about a third of the deck into your left hand. So obviously, if you're left-handed, you're going to transfer all this to your other hand. If I say right hand, it's going to be your left hand, and so on. But I'm right-handed, so I explain it for right-handers. You cut about a third of the deck into your left hand using a swivel cut. You're going to break the remaining section into half with your pinky, your right pinky, and then you're going to use your two thumbs, your left and your right thumb, as pivot points, and you're going to pivot this packet to the top, like this. And while you're doing this, your right middle finger, this one, is going to take the position of your right index. So now it will change the position so that your right index can now grab the original bottom portion, which is now on top of your right hand. Now you're going to use your right thumb and ring finger to grab the packet in your left hand. Okay? Thumb and ring finger. And at the same time, your left thumb is going to take the bottom packet of your right hand. Like so. And it is pinched like this. Hope you can see that. And now you're going to use your left ring finger and insert it underneath the packet. This allows you to flip the packet over like so. Okay? It's going to be flipped over. This is pretty easy. And at the same time, your left thumb is going to take the top packet of your right hand and pinch it. And the packet that's flipped over is brought to the top. And all you have to do is slap this packet on top, and you have a complete deck retention. So again, brief overview. Swivel cut about a third into your left hand. Clear this to the top. Change finger so that your index can grip the original bottom packet, which is now on top. Exchange, flip over, grab on, and slap on top. Once again, swivel cut, bring to the top, exchange, flip over, grab the new, and slap on top. And the idea of this cut is that the actions are getting more and more dramatic. So just like this, it's nothing special. This looks even a little bit better. Now the two hands are mixed together. This looks even better. Now packets are flipped over. This looks better again, and yeah, that's it. And following this idea, you can execute a fan flip at the end. So once again, exchange, flip over, grab, and now you're going to straddle grip the packet like so. Your pinky and I think this is the pinky, right? Sorry, I mean index and pinky are on the long sides, and your middle finger and ring finger on the short side, and your right thumb is applying pressure at the lower left corner, and this allows you to fan the packet, okay? All you do now is execute a Charlie A cut in your left hand, so drop about half of the packet using your index finger to bring it to the top, and insert the fan into that gap like so. And it's important that this packet, which is on the fan, is aligned with your thumb, so it stays together, because if the cards get messy and not very squared, they will fly around during the flip. And what you now want to do is you want to take this packet and raise it up, because this is the original bottom packet and it should be on bottom. You flip your hand over like so. Okay, and now it's important that your ring finger is at this side of the fan, because now after it has flipped to the bottom, the original bottom packet, you will rotate your hand, and at the same time your thumb is moving towards your right ring finger, and the entire fan gets squared like so. That's actually enough. It don't have to be perfectly. So you're going to square it like so. And at the same time you're going to flip your hand over. So it has been flipped over the packet. Now you're going to twist your hand, your right palm away from your body. At the same time you're going to square the fan and flip it around, square it on this packet, and drop it on top. Bam! And now you have a complete deck retention. More details, well, maybe I can say that we swivel cut is you break off a third of the deck with your right index finger, and you use your two index fingers as pivot points. Okay, like so. So you're going to grab the packet with your right middle finger and break off a third. About third. It don't have to be perfectly, a third of the deck, but it helps if all the packets are about, are equal. The amount of cards are equal. So now you flip it in your left hand and break again, exchange, so that you can grab the new packet, over, fan, Charlie A cut, insert it into the fan, flip it over. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Either leave a comment or post a personal message. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this, and I think it's really practical, so see you next time. Thanks for watching.